Hey, good afternoon and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be having a look at how you fit a UNI pre-filter to your Triumph Tiger XCA or any other Triumph Tiger. UNI filters made in Australia, they're a pretty good product when they come. They're pre-oiled. It's an oil filter to extract the dust from the particulate air around you as your air intake. Comes with a set of fitting instructions. Obviously check these out. The filter comes pre-oiled. For today's purposes, just hang on to the bag, don't get that oil everywhere. The fitting instructions are good, gives you a little bit more information about the product itself as to how much dirt they think they can take out of the atmosphere. Reasons for getting one: it prolongs the life of your main filter, which takes a while to get to, so going to save you a little bit of effort there. However, being an oil filter, you're going to be probably wanting to have a quick look at this every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. Basically, you can take the air filter off again, you can wash it out with a detergent to wash the oil, remove the dirt deposits from that filter. Then you'll have to look to get some re-oiled with a specific air filter oil and then oil that up nicely, then put that back, reinstall it in. But long term, you can get more life out of your original filter. To do this job, get yourself a set of rubber gloves, saves yourself from getting all sticky. Also keep your hands clean when removing some of the plastic parts. Get yourself a set of hex drive tools. If you haven't got any hex drive Allen keys, get yourself a nice little T-bar set. They're good for whizzing things off. To remove the original, you're going to need a fairly substantial screwdriver. Also, little quarter drive socket set. I'm just using the Craftsman set here. You can get obviously whichever set you like, but there's some basic tools. You need to remove your pillion seat, your main seat. I'm not going to tell you how to do that because that's pretty stupid. So let's get down to the main job itself. Okay, welcome back. Inside your seat here, you're going to have to undo these two hex bolts here. Then you need to remove your seat clamp by unbolting these bolts here, and there's two at the front that hold this. Get this out of the way, number one. Remove these four bolts. These are 8mm, so just whiz those out. You're also going to want to remove your battery strap that's holding your battery in. Take that out of the way because it's attached to the same part. You also want to remove this. This is a torque drive, so make sure you get your right size torque drive. In this case, you're looking at a T30. Remove your T30 off the side of here so that you can actually get this component out. And you'll start to see there's wiring in place here. Please be careful of your ECU. Please be careful of any other wires. You can see here I've got wires inserted for satellite navigation and heated grips, etc. So just take care when working in this area so you can end up taking it out nicely and removing the bits you need, including your rubber flaps that you need to make sure get tucked down later on. Before you get too far into this job, you're going to need to remove this part. This is covering your ECU. There is another 8mm hex that you'll need to take out. Undo this from the side. This one goes straight through into the frame, so that will enable you to get all your parts out. When you got rid of that cover, you're looking to prise this off. Little screwdriver in the side, pop it back out. Comes out that easy. Here, this rim of material, that's what you've just popped it out of. That marries up with the rim on your filter, and let's go to put that back in right now. The UNI filter, as I said, needs to have this part here lock into the air box. You're going to take a couple of minutes just to line it up carefully. I've reversed the bag on mine so I don't get too greasy with the filter oil. This, like I said, the inside here, this spring comes out if you want it to when you come to clean it. Take the spring out, wash it through with detergent, re-oil it, and again that's just every sort of 3,000 to 5,000 miles. If you're obviously working in dusty conditions, you might want to do it a little bit more frequently. Let's pop this back in. That's in. Make sure you get it nestled right out the way so it's not going to cover anything. Double check it. You might want to get a torch. Have a look in there with a torch before. Now you can see that's going to filter out a lot of your dust, and your other parts now are redundant. While you're here, you might want to check your battery terminals. These points are corroded. My bike's only 2 years old. You might want to put it back in with some thread lock, alternatively some copper grease, to make sure you're looking after these components well. Let's put it back together now. Okay, simple. When you've reconnected your electric heated seats, you're going to want to just start your bike, make sure it runs okay, take it for a little test ride. Obviously, looking at servicing that filter again in 3,000 miles. Taking out your mileage, write it down on your garage wall. These are the bits that you saved, okay? So don't be alarmed. These are important. Sorry, that's the bike alarm resetting because I just gave it a little start up and a test out. And obviously, you can hang on to those in case you ever want to put the exactly back as it was for stock. Thanks for watching my video. Have a look at some of the other ones. Take care.